What's up, YouTube? It's your boy back at you again with another video. Wait tomorrow, wait tomorrow. Today we're going to talk about Phase 4, Marvel San Diego Comic Con. It just came out, very recent. And I think that overall it's pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty decent, pretty okay-ish, pretty disappointing. This is a rant slash review, but overall I do really appreciate the fact that Marvel came to San Diego Comic Con because DC didn't show up. And as far as the comics, the comics are kind of interesting these days, but not really. Pretty much not at all. I mean, nothing beats the 2010s, but prior to 2010 era of comics. Because now, the comics that we see now is just pretty much rinse and repeat. And some stories are interesting, some development is, kind of intriguing, but overall it's like, okay, cool, boring, next story. But I do want to kind of read War of the Realms. That does look pretty cool, but there's so many events going on. These events happen every year that I'm kind of just pretty much, I feel like it's a played out concept and I don't really care. But I will check them out once they're finally finished because I do want the trades. But yeah, I mean, San Diego Comic Con, Marvel movies. Let's get to that topic, guys. So overall, yeah, I do think it's disappointing because I mean, of course, everything that was pretty much confirmed or pretty much announced, we already knew. We knew that the Fantastic Four were in development. Why wouldn't they be? We knew that mutants were coming to the MCU. Why wouldn't they be? Um, the only thing that, as far as confirmations and announcements, that really intrigued me the most was Blade. I'm ecstatic. I'm excited for it. I can't fucking wait. Little bit of a bummer to not see Wesley Snipes return, but Wesley Snipes is pretty goddamn old. And not that he's old, it's just that, you want to use the Blade character for some time. You're not going to want to use Wesley Snipes. And overall, you're not going to be able to redo or hype it or rebrand it with Wesley Snipes. It just doesn't work like that. So using Ali to play the, role, I won't say his first name, Mashamala or Mashamali, but yeah, Ali's playing fucking Blade. It's amazing. Love it. It's gonna be really interesting. It won't be rated R, which is okay to me. I don't think every film has to be rated R. I mean, you kind of want to see Blade. I mean, and that's another thing too about like the Blade series. Blade series was pretty much badass because of overall. I mean, Wesley Snipes is playing Blade, but then again, it's rated R, and there's the blood splatters, there's the gore, there's the fun, the cool, the dope ass, what I'm saying? This guy is just fucking the Vampire Hunter. I mean, he really put the Vampire Hunter in Vampire Hunter. I mean, when it comes down to like vampire films, Blade series tops them all. Besides that, I would say maybe what's her name? The Underworld. I think I said it right. That's the Rock. That's the right series, right? But anyway, yeah, that's a good one too. And but yeah, overall, the other news. Let's get to the bigger topics or the bigger ones per se. Uh, Not happy about Thor 4. Not happy about Thor. What was it called? Love and Thunder. That sounds trash. I knew it was gonna be garbage. I made it. I just knew it was gonna be shit. Taika Waititi or Waititi is fucking directing it, and it's gonna be trash. And he's gonna have a fun time. And he's gonna make a bunch of goddamn stupid jokes. It's gonna be nothing but a comedy. And Jane Foster being possibly handed down the mantle of Thor is dumb and it's bad. It's poor writing. It's stupid. Yeah, I don't understand why the recent comics are being, chosen to make these stories. And like I said before, this is what Disney's been trying to do for years now. I knew that when they released Secret Wars back in 2015, and they were talking about, and they said, hey, we want to make comics that are more tailored to getting newer readers and more tailored to getting film fans and stuff like that. I knew that this is what the kind of route they were going to take. They were going to make these characters and do whatever the fuck they want to. And later down the line, they were going to use them for the films. And, I was okay with it with Captain Marvel. Because, I mean, okay, feminist Captain Marvel. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't read her comics. I haven't read one of them. As far as Captain Marvel. I mean, Marvel, not Marvel. But, yeah, Marvel. But overall, I mean, even still, I still think the concept is good. I think it's decent. And I don't think the film's the worst film of all time. It's not the greatest film of all time, but it's an MCU movie. Most MCU movies are trash to me. Not because I'm a fucking DC fan, just because a lot of them are just really average, and you already know, cookie cutter. And I think that when it all comes down to it, yeah, I mean, it just pisses me off. Thor, Jane Foster, I don't want to see it. It's stupid. I don't want to see that. It's just trash. I'd rather see Thor girl. I'd rather see actually Valkyrie obtain the mantle, which I don't want to see that either because it's dumb, you know? I don't want to see a different Thor besides Thor Odinson. I don't want to see him because there's so much lore behind Thor, and they have not gotten Thor right. After I would say Avengers, I would say he's a great Avenger in Avengers, and I would say he's even a great Avenger in Avengers 2. But when it comes down to anything after Avengers 2, I don't think Thor exists. I just don't think he exists. Yeah, you see a little bit of his power levels in Ragnarok and also Infinity War, but at the end of the day, the fucking Stormbreaker doesn't overpower an Infinity Gauntlet, so that's stupid. And I just don't think they got the Thor character right. And as far as his mythos and his character in the MCU and his stories, they completely shat on the character. And now they're doing Thor 4, Love of Thunder or Love and Thunder. Throw it away, burn it, trash. Don't want it, don't need it, keep it. And Taika Waititi can kiss a fucking goddamn bull's ass. I don't want to see that shit. It's gonna be horseshit. It's gonna be trash. And then now let's talk about fucking another one. Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings, Legend of Ten Rings. That's a badass title. That's a fucking dope ass title. Sounds like it's gonna be great. I think Shang-Chi's gonna be really cool. It's kind of sad that they're not using Mandarin for the Iron Man film or for, they didn't use him properly in Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 gave me nightmares, by the way. And it just sucks overall. And it's like, but it's whatever. You deal with whatever you got. And hopefully we'll see the fucking well, no, I won't. Don't say that. Don't say that. You know what? Let me not say that, guys. Let me not say hopefully we'll see Fing Fang Foom, because man, that would be fucking garbage. And I would have to see Hulk in that film if I were gonna be okay with that. But yeah, I mean, I think it sounds good. Changing Mandarin as the father of Shang-Chi is cool. I don't really care for the other character that replaces him. I don't really care for Shang-Chi as a character. But I do think the film will be interesting as a different story to look at. I think it'll be cool. But I don't see how I don't see how Mandarin battles Shang-Chi and it's interesting. I just don't get it because Mandarin has 10 rings. The 10 rings all symbolize different things and they do different things. And then you have Shang-Chi, the master of Kung Fu. It's like, yeah, there's some cool shit that Shang-Chi can do. Yeah, but, he's still Shang-Chi, I would love to see, like, I don't know, Hulk maybe in there, or fucking, Iron Fist. Maybe by the time that film comes out, they can put Iron Fist in this film, because that would totally get it more hype for me, but, of course, with the backlash of Iron Fist not being Asian from the Netflix series, why would they throw him in the actual Shang-Chi film as a fucking spat on that character, and it's just, why would they do that, it's like saying, oh, the first Black Panther movie should have had White Wolf or fucking Winter Soldier in it, and he should have been thrown down and thrown at you, thrown at you, thrown at you. But it's funny how they, when it comes to characters that have to do diversity or representation or whatever, identity politics, whatever you want to call it, they really take their time, they flesh those characters out, they actually give them good debuts. But when it comes down to characters that actually matter and characters that are really cool and unique to the universe and they're iconic as shit, like Spider-Man, oh, we're going to throw in Tony. It's very interesting, but whatever, that's cool, I guess. Thor, we're going to throw in goddamn Hulk. We're going to ruin that film and we're going to shit on the story of Hulk with Planet Hulk. We're going to shit all over that story. We're not going to have battle reveal. He's going to be a little stupid goddamn head statue bust. No, that's stupid. But, yeah, that's that. Another one, let's see, another one I'm trying to think of. Okay, the Disney Plus series, not happy about that, I feel like it's a joke to see them on that phase and that overall lining of the MCU phase 4. It looks so stupid because it looks wonky. It's just like Disney Plus series. It's like, Jesus fuck, man, is this the future of film or what? Is it gonna get to a point where, like, we're gonna see, like, debuts, films come out, and they're gonna be on streaming services? Like, cause I'm still cool with that, but it's like, man, you're adding series to the list. It's like, I don't know. I'm cool with WandaVision and all that shit, and I think it's cool, and I want to see them. But it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, man, what the fuck is that? What is that? That's just so disgusting, so disturbing. Why wasn't Black Panther announced? Why didn't we see Black Panther 2? Why didn't we see more newer things? Like, where's our Nova movie? Let's see that. Let's see something cool, something unique. I mean, I'm not saying that they're not giving us that, because I think the Eternals, they definitely got it more. They got me more excited for that film because the cast is diverse. Yeah, it's nice. I guess I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's a nice cast. It really is. It's a nice cast. The cast of characters that they have, I guess they're interesting or not to me, but overall, I like the kind of notion that they're gonna be fighting the deviants, and it's really gonna show. And I'm 100% honestly thinking that they're gonna show uh, the Celestials. They have to, of course, is the Internals film, and then it's not just that. It's there's a lot there that they can do. They can show set. They can show just a lot of like the lore and the history of Marvel, and I'm hoping that they actually do go that route. Because if they don't, it's kind of a waste. But then again, we might see that in the bigger film, the probably my most anticipated Marvel film, which is Doctor Strange, the Multiverse something shit. It was a cool ass name, but Multiverse of Madness. That sounds fucking phenomenal, sick. But I know with Scott Derrickson aboard, you know, hopefully they gave the guy the time, and they're gonna give him the space to really make his film and really make a real good Doctor Strange movie, because Doctor Strange 1 was pretty much a cookie cutter. Hey man, this is your first go around. Don't go too heavy. Have a little fun here, man. But I feel like Scott Derrickson as a director would have never made Doctor Strange the first film like that. And I think that hopefully with the title and with the look of that overall title card, they will let Derrickson do his job and do his work and really make his vision like they kind of did with Ryan Coogler. Because I really want to see what the guy can do, because I think he can do it. I think he can really bring us some real cool ass shit. And I'm overall excited, man, happy as fuck that they're not throwing Umar. I mean, yeah, her name's Umar, right? Umar. I might have butchered that shit. My bad, guys. I haven't really looked at this shit for a while. But overall, Uma and fucking Umar, Dormammu's sister. You know what I'm saying? Dormammu's sister. And I'm glad they're not throwing, which is still a possibility. Well, they probably will have Dormammu, but I really don't want to see him either in it. I don't want to see, besides a cameo, of course, guys. Besides a cameo, I don't want to see Clea either. And I just think that overall, like, I just hope they don't really do it. I hope they don't really use, what's her name? The night nurse? Whatever the fuck her name was. I hope they don't use her either. Or if they do use her again in this film as a love interest for Doctor Strange, make her Clea. Make how they like to fuck up characters and like twist characters and mash characters up. Do that with Clea, because it doesn't really matter to me what they do with Clea. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. And I think that, overall, Multiverse of Madness sounds dope. And with there being a confirmed Blade reboot, you definitely want to bring in Kadan. You know what I'm saying? You want to be in Shadan, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but I usually say Shadan, so I'm going to keep saying Shadan. So I really hope they use him, and I hope they use Quicksilver's body like how they did in the comics. That would be dead ass badass, and I hope they fucking use Darkhold. Man, I want to see all of that shit right there. I want to see Black Knight. I want to see everybody in that movie. I've been waiting to see those characters, and I've been waiting to see Doctor Strange really be Doctor Strange. I mean, of course, Infinity War, they did him perfectly. Endgame, he was only in there for like 2 minutes. Doctor Strange, amazingly, they did Doctor Strange pretty good, except for the training montage, which was like 2 fucking minutes. Trash. And then I come to the bargain was a fucking straight up rip from goddamn Guardians 1, where fucking Peter's dancing and shit, and just trash. That was stupid. But anyways, guys, that's what I think. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm missing anything. Okay, yeah, Falcon and Winter Soldier. Sleeper episode, boring, gonna miss out. Well, I'm not gonna miss out, guys, because they said they had actual full face, masked, fucking Baron Zemo. Want to see it so bad. So overall, they show me a good look at Baron Zemo, and I like it. I watch it. Black Widow talked about it. I think it's really cool. I really do. I think that it will work. I'm happy that they're doing it after Civil War. I'm happy that they have Yelena. I don't know how all of this is going to work whole, because it's like, you haven't seen these characters, but overall Black Widow's been such a secretive character in the past, and still is. But even on the way to her death. So I think that, you know, it still works. But of course, I'm ready to see it. And I think that Taskmaster totally ready for that character. Want to see it all. And Alexei, you know, cool too. You know, everything's cool. I think that film's gonna be great. I think Black Widow's gonna be great. I think that Doctor Strange is gonna be great. I think that um, what else do they have? Shang-Chi and Eternals will be all great films. I do not care about fucking I don't give a rat's ass about Thor 4. I don't give a rat's ass about WandaVision. I think it sounds dumb too because they haven't really confirmed whether Vision's going to be in it, but I guess he's in the title, so he's in it. But still, I don't like that idea either of him coming back without the Mind Stone, without Ultron resurfacing in the body, without anything, you know what I'm saying? Unless, of course, you know, Scarlet Witch is actually Scarlet Witch and she uses her reality warping powers to actually give him life, which will be really cool. And yeah, you know, what else do we have here? Yeah, I mean, you know, so I'm down to see it, you know, and I can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. But overall, you know, as a Phase 4 lineup, very disappointed, very disappointed. There should have been more stuff. Should have confirmed a little bit more stuff. But yep,